Hey everybody, I am coming to you live from my house today with tips on how to get rid of headaches. It's so interesting to me in practice how I'll see the same thing all week long of a certain condition, or everybody struggling with the same issue all week long, which is just fascinating. But so this week it was headaches. Everybody's got a headache this week, which are just terrible and debilitating. And as a mom, you're never the mom that you want to be when you have a headache. Headaches can make us all angry and irritable and not the person that we want to be. And so life is just better without a headache, as I say all the time. So tips on getting rid of headaches. Number one is get enough sleep. It's huge. If you find yourself in a headache pattern where you've really been struggling with them for a few days, get enough sleep, get some extra sleep. When you've been sleep deprived for a little while, it can take some time to kind of build up your sleep bank, so to speak. And you know, adults really need 7 hours of sleep minimum, is my opinion on that for most people. Number two is water. Getting enough water. We all know this, but so many people, find that they're kind of slacking on this. So getting enough water can really help to reduce headaches. Like I've said before, you take your body weight in pounds, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces you need to have of water in general every day. So if you've been in a headache pattern, make sure you get enough water. Foods. Many foods are headache triggers. The common ones you've probably heard of are caffeine or coffee. Sugar, of course, can be a headache trigger. Chocolate in particular. Red wine is another common headache trigger, or kind of wine in general. But many other foods can trigger headaches in people, and you don't really know what might be triggering your headaches until you try an elimination diet. And so if you've never done that before, come and talk to me. I can help you through that on figuring out how to do that. So if you're in a headache pattern, if you have a headache today and you're trying to get rid of it, some tips on what to do right now. I try to avoid the use of over-the-counter pain medications, and I try to advise people to avoid the use of over-the-counter pain medication, because that stuff has side effects and definitely is not meant to be used very frequently. So if you have even 10 or 15 minutes, I would use those by lying down in a quiet, dark place and putting an ice pack behind your head, right back here, the back of your neck, and over your eyes, over your forehead, because 10 or 15 minutes of that can really make a big difference with a headache. Peppermint and lavender oil are my favorite essential oils, of course, for headaches. A lot of people respond really well to those. We carry the BioFreeze and China Gel in our office, which are those cooling gels and lotions that are really helpful and very safe with pain. And so dabbing a little bit of that, or rubbing that on your neck, and then dabbing a little here, can be really helpful with getting rid of a headache too. Find some way to gently stretch your neck at home. If the headache's coming from right back here, which many of them are, find like a roll, or roll up a pillow, roll up a towel or a small blanket, and try to put some pressure right back here, stretching that area, or maybe massaging it yourself. Those are really good areas to help relieve a headache. So many headaches come from your neck. Headaches are one of my favorite things to treat in my office, because very often they are so easy for us to help get rid of. I just had a young lady come in as a new patient yesterday who had never been adjusted before, and she has been suffering with headaches every single day for the last 4 years. And she has, I believe, 2 small children. So she's been trying to deal with motherhood for 4 years with a daily headache that she rated as like a 3 or 4 out of 10 on a pain level, which is just horrible. And then she was telling me that 1 week out of the month, she would just have a debilitating headache for an entire week that was just absolutely miserable, like 10 out of 10. So that's awful. That is way too much pain for somebody to be dealing with. And so we gave her a first adjustment. I'm super excited to see how much we can help her, and so I'll keep you updated on how that goes. But let me know if you have any questions or concerns about headaches. I hope you have a great weekend, everybody.